ladies in Costa Rica are very happy living in Costa Rica, you know. So if they find somebody and that person cannot go and live in Costa Rica because that's what they really would like at the end.
Okay, guys, we are joined here with Gustavo from our Costa Rica office. Gustavo, thank you so much for being here today.
Okay, you're very welcome. My pleasure.
All right. So, it's great, guys. We have such a network of matchmakers out there around the world. And from time to time, they actually come here to the Phoenix office for meetings and whatnot. And we have Gustavo here for a few days. And so I thought it'd be a great idea to do a little video and let you guys meet Gustavo if you've never been to Costa Rica and get a sense of what Costa Rica is like and what we can do for you there. And there's no better person to illustrate that other than Gustavo, who's been at this now for how many years? 20 what?
About 21 years already.
21 years. Okay, so Gustavo's been with us for a long time. And you've had many marriages under your belt, right? You've helped many men and women come together and form great relationships, right?
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
That's something that we have been doing over the past 21 years that we have been doing business in Costa Rica.
Mm-hmm. Costa Rica is a really, really cool place. We don't talk about it as much as we probably should, but there's so many different things to see and do in Costa Rica. Of course, you're going to go there and try to find that wonderful, special someone, right? That woman of your dreams, but there's also a lot of other things. So let's talk about that first a little bit, about what Costa Rica has to offer for guys that have never been there before, because it's a very diverse country. You have San Jose, where we are, and then you have all the surrounding areas of Costa Rica. So talk a little bit about that.
Yep, absolutely. Welcome everybody to Costa Rica. Let me tell you about this beautiful country in Central America. Despite the fact you can just go there for meeting women, you can visit several interesting places. Like there are very beautiful places they have beaches. Of course, they are some are close to the city, some others are far away, and there are also forests, volcanoes.
All right, we went to the volcano last time I was there. It was great. Took the bus to the volcano. I was really hoping it wasn't going to blow its top, but it was fun. It was safe and it was good. There's also those little cities, like those old cities that you go to. I remember we stopped at one on the way back from the volcano. Very colorful and just really neat. So yeah, all kinds of different things.
Yeah, there are several villages that you can visit, and they do. They build some sort of carriages.
Carriages, yeah. Yeah, with the horse-drawn carriages. It's romantic. Take a date there. It's kind of cool. It's fun. People speak Spanish.
Absolutely, and there's a lot of people who can speak very good English.
Yeah,
also.
Yeah, there actually are in Costa Rica. There's a lot of expats down in Costa Rica. There's a lot of Americans living there, aren't there?
Yes, absolutely. There's quite a lot of people from the U.S. that they have gone to live in Costa Rica because it's a very nice country. It's safe, and they love it.
Why do women in Costa Rica join a foreign affair? What's their purpose? What's the reason why you think these women are looking for a match outside of the country?
Well, the reason is very simple. They have had quite a lot of not successful stories with local men. So they are not interested in meeting any guy who is local from Costa Rica. Locally, we are in Costa Rica, and then they come to us in order to meet somebody nice, sincere from another country who wants a serious relationship. The situation is that local men are not interested in that. Okay. So they just would be interested in meeting somebody from another country. They don't really care about the age. Somebody who wants to settle down with a very nice woman. That's
all. All right. So they are open to a somewhat of an age difference, say a 15, even 20-year age difference?
Yeah, absolutely. Not a problem at all.
Okay. You say about they want to have a family. Does that include a child? Do most of the women want to have children still, do you think?
Oh yeah, absolutely. There are some who do not have any kids, and then they would like to meet somebody who is serious about having a relationship, get married, and have kids. However, there are some ladies who have children already.
And one of the questions I always get is, are the women serious? And are they willing to leave their country and move to a foreign land with someone, right? But the serious thing, I always get that, well, are they serious? Are they just playing games? So what do you think about that? Are the majority of the women that join the service, in your experience, serious about trying to find someone special?
Well, based on that, mostly all the women that come to our site, pretty much what they ask me is, am I going to find somebody nice, sincere, who wants a serious relationship? Because that's what I'm looking for,
So they're worried about the man being serious.
Yes, absolutely, because like I said, they have had quite a lot of issues about guys who are not that serious. And then my answer to them is yes, absolutely. These guys, they are completely alone, and then they want to meet somebody, a nice Latina woman, to have a serious relationship. Okay. So that's pretty much what they are looking for.
Is she really going to be ready to move, to leave her friends, her family, her life, everything she's known, to go move to this other country with this guy?
Okay, that's a very interesting question. In regards to that, let me tell you, ladies in Costa Rica are very happy living in Costa Rica, So if they find somebody and that person cannot go and live in Costa Rica because that's what they really would like at the end.
They'd rather stay in Costa Rica.
Yes, absolutely.
So these women are not joining the service as a ways of an escape, of trying to escape some terrible living conditions or something like that, just to find a way out. They're actually just looking for that right relationship, right?
Yes, absolutely. In Costa Rica, it's quite different compared to some other countries. People live happy in Costa Rica there, so they don't have that like a special interest in finding somebody from another country and then move to that country and forget about that person. No. I mean, these ladies, if they find somebody, they really would like to have this person move in Costa Rica. That is not possible for some reason. But something that they have done is like some sort of agreement with that person. Hey, I go and live in your country, I don't have any problem by being relocated into another country, but from time to time, I would like to come back to Costa Rica to spend some time with my family members. Okay. So doing it that way, like some sort of agreement between the two of them, then the lady would be just willing to go. It could be the US or Canada or any other country, but I mean, maybe visiting her family back in Costa Rica 1 or 2 times a year. So
that's interesting. I was just at an event a couple weeks ago, and I met this couple, and he was probably 15 or 20 years older than the woman. The woman was originally from Colombia, but they had married and they'd moved to Costa Rica. She just wanted to live in Costa Rica as opposed to Colombia. And they have lived together in Costa Rica for over 20 years. And so he actually, U.S. citizen, but moved and lived with her in Costa Rica. And she said, I really like Costa Rica. I didn't really want to leave, and I loved it. Now they've decided, for whatever reasons, to move back to the U.S. So now they're living in like Wyoming, out in the middle of nowhere, and she likes it. I said, "Well, it's such a difference with the snow and everything. You're from Costa Rica." No, I like it. It's different. So, she was happy, but she was very happy living in Costa Rica for all those years with this American man who they had met. They didn't meet through us. This was just someone I had met at like a social gathering. But I just found the dynamics of the relationship very interesting. So we deal with this stuff all the time.
Okay.
So yeah, I think you're right that if it's in the right case, the women are willing to relocate and move if it's the right man. But it has to be the right man, and that's what they're looking for. It's not for some other reason that they're trying to move. Some guys think that, oh my gosh, she's just trying to get a ticket out of there or this or that, but I don't think that's the case there.
People live happy in Costa Rica.
Is there much of a difference in the culture and the way that the men and the women expect the men to treat them in Costa Rica?
Well, I think the most important thing here is to be respectful to the lady. Okay, that's something that they really like and enjoy when they find somebody who really treats them in a good way, who is respectful, and also the romanticism part is something very important that they really like from any man.
Okay, so romance, guys. Romance works wherever you are. Even if you go to like on these space trips they're doing now, there's women out there, maybe. And so there's guys going there. We'll go anywhere where there's a possibility of meeting a woman. But You know, all I'm saying is wherever you meet a woman, she always likes to romance. I mean, it really does. So that's universal, I think.
Yep,
And I think
definitely.
respect is pretty much universal too. I think that you really want to always treat women with the utmost respect. I think that's really important.
Absolutely. But at some point, they feel kind of intimidated by having so many women at the social event.
Some guys do. And the women get very aggressive where they're really kind of grabbing on and things like that.
By having this person, believe me, it's going to be a big plus for you in order to find and meet the right person. I don't recall how many people we have brought together who are very happy.
You too can experience the romantic adventure of a lifetime. Join men from all over the world as they take a trip and find their future brides. Check out our website at
Costa-Rica-Women.com.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Then click on the notice bell to get notified every time we add something new.